This activity is meant to help you and your group understand the amount of calories that you consume each week through snack food and the amount of calories that you burn each week through exercise. This is an example spreadsheet that you and your group can create using Google Spreadsheets on your Google Drive. What this spreadsheet does is allows me to see your group progress holistically and allows everyone to independently enter their personal information at the same time as interact and encourage the group. This front page is a summary page that tells everybody's calories that they've burned and consumed and the difference between the two. It also allows me to see the total amount of calories that the entire group burned throughout the week. Now, when you first log on, you may find that some people have already started and some people haven't quite gotten there yet. Hopefully by the end of the week, everybody will have something entered. You need to come over here and you need to find your name and go to your tab. On your tab, you can put in the chart that has your weight and how many calories per hour that the activity does for the weight that you fall under. So whereas a 100-pound per person can jump rope for an hour and only burn 500 calories, a 200-pound person can jump rope for 1 hour and burn 1,000 calories. I actually fall in the 200-pound group, so I have set this up using function keys to do most of the math for me. The functions that I've used is I take the sum. You can take the sum of the amount of calories per hour that you burned, multiply it by the amount of minutes that you've used, and divide by 60. You have to divide by 60 because you're talking about calories per hour, and you only worked out for 35 minutes. If you do those function keys and you do one thing early in the week and you want to add to it later and say, oh, well, I did another 10 minutes, so we're going to talk about 45 minutes of jump roping, then you can just change the 45 and it will automatically update everything as you move on. That's the beauty of function keys. If not, you have to manually come in and re-add it up, which is not a big deal if you like doing math. Also, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have a place that enters your snack foods for the week. So on Monday, I had a Snickers for 510 calories. On Tuesday, I had some cheese for 120, so on and so forth. But you can add up the amount of snack foods that you consume and the amount of calories that you have eaten. It will all come back to this summary page, and it will update with the difference between the snacks that you've eaten and the amount of calories that you have burned. Now, it also becomes interactive with other people's pages. You should not go on there and change any of their data, like how much they've worked out or how much they've eaten, but what you can do is go on there, and I see that Kristen has played tennis for 2 hours. So I come over to the comments section and say, hey, I love playing tennis. We should play sometime. And that becomes an encouraging thing to that person in their endeavor to work out. The other thing that you need to do is you need to find at least 2 other people that you go over to their list and find healthier alternative snacks for them, and they can do the same for you. That Snickers bar was not the healthiest thing for me, so somebody can come and replace a Snickers bar with something like celery and peanut butter. It's crunchy, it's peanutty, and it's much, much healthier. But don't go to somebody's page and if you see they have strawberries for 50 calories, 50 calories worth of strawberries is not an unhealthy choice. It's a very healthy choice. But you can see they maybe had a large strawberry shake for 780 calories. That could have been replaced by a large diet cherry limeade for 20 calories. So when you see some unhealthier choices, you can make some suggestions for places that they can change it and even reduce that number consumed quite a bit. Once you finish this assignment, please make sure that you share your spreadsheet back with me, and excuse me, don't forget to finish the journal reflection entry. Excuse me, don't forget to finish the journal reflection activity as well. Thank you very much.